Howdy, folks. So I'm going to give you guys an update. I know it's been a while since my last video. Uh, as you know, been unemployed, been dealing with New Mexico for unemployment. They are such a pain to deal with. I would never recommend becoming unemployed in New Mexico. It's horrible dealing with these people. Uh, then the companies wanting to appeal way after their time limit to appeal, and the state's letting them do it. But they keep postponing it, so they're just dragging things out, and it's been, I don't know, 6 weeks now, 7 weeks since I filed. It's been forever. They're really dragging things out. Uh, my truck went in the shop, and I didn't have money to get it fixed at first. They thought it was the rear end, and the rear end was in fact going bad. So they replaced it, and I scraped the money together to fix it. A lot of that due to a friend of mine down in Phoenix. And I started driving away, and it was still making the noise it was making, so I took it back. They put it back up on the ramp and did some more checking and realized that it was actually the transfer case. The rear end was going to be going out and needing replaced, so whatever, it's done. Then they couldn't find a transfer case, and now they finally found one. It's going to cost way more than what I think it should cost, but it should be in tomorrow, Wednesday, and we'll go from there. It's going to cost way too much money. Damn near clean me out to get it fixed, but I'll have my truck. I can't very well go and get another job without my vehicle. It's been a pain. I did go and work for my buddy down in Phoenix. I was supposed to go back after I got my truck back with the rear end, but then found out that it was more than just the rear end, so I was unable to go back and continue working for him, which sucks. While I was there, though, we did go to Lake Havasu City for a job down there, and I will put some footage on here of going over London Bridge. I thought it was just neat because, the history behind it and everything. So it's no big deal, just some footage going over it. And that's about it. I'll add it towards the end of the video. We got a new puppy, Hazel. It's actually Sylvia's puppy. But, I mean, obviously, I'm out here, so she's bonding with me as well. She's a German Shepherd. I still don't have my own puppy. Alrighty, so this video is going to be really broken up. My phone keeps shutting down. I need a new phone. I've had it for over 2.5 years now, so it's time. But it just keeps shutting down on me while I'm trying to make this video. It's been a real pain to make videos because of it. So anyhow, that was basically about the end of it. Anyhow, I don't have a puppy of my own yet. Eventually, I will. I want to get another house and put it where I moved my camper to. I want to move that out and get me another house and put in there. If I'm lucky, another little shop and storage shed, and then Sylvia can use the camper for storage for herself once I get the roof taken care of and fix the leaks on it and everything. Now onto the meat of this video. Living off grid. There's a lot of people move out here every year, coming out here, and they watch YouTube and see videos like mine and other videos, more other videos that are way more. I don't know. Their production is better. The way they do it and they cut it and everything. It's all nice and pretty, and that's what most people want to watch, and that's what I would like to get to doing, so that way I can get enough subscribers to monetize. But in watching those videos, they'd basically just see the glamour behind it. They see the fun and the glamour and think it's such a great thing. And they come out here, especially a lot of people from the city, you're coming from Southern California or Phoenix, someplace like that. You're not used to the weather we have here. So they come up here and they realize that it's not all glamour. You get a bad snow and you can be snowed in for a week or more. You've got to stock up. You got to be prepared for it. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter if you have a four-wheel drive. It just simply doesn't matter. The roads are so shitty, you're not getting out. That's just the way it is. There's been times here just since I've been home with the rains and monsoon hitting that we couldn't get out for days. But we had plenty of food stocked up, so we knew we could make it. Food and water. People don't think about that. They only see the glamour part of the videos. People will give them warnings, but they show them all the pretty things and all the fun stuff and how great it is and how much they love it without, getting real about it. I love it out here. I absolutely love it out here. I love coming home. I feel at peace when I'm at home. I don't care for people that much. I think most people are, well, we'll just leave it at that. I just prefer to be by myself out here. I prefer to be at home and not have to deal with all the BS and whatnot. Now, on that note, there's still BS and drama with off-gridders. It is not a utopia. Even off-gridders, I prefer to not have to spend a whole lot of time around them because they still gossip about each other and talk smack about each other. Now they'll help you out if you're stuck. Everybody's going to come help you out. As far as that goes, community comes together and helps. If the county tries pulling some BS, the community comes together and stands together. But there's still drama. There's still BS. There's still gossiping. Oh, this person said this person. Do you know what they think? And everybody out here thinks they know everything about everything. They know everything about off-gridding. They've spent this many years out here off-gridding, or they grew up doing this, and this is just the way it is, and you can't do this, you can't do that. Just because they haven't had success with it means that you just can't do it, period. That's completely BS. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Other people may have tricks that they know that someone else doesn't know. To sit here and think that you know everything because you've been living out here for 20 years or you grew up doing this, raising cattle or ranching and farming or whatever. It's just a load of crap. Don't listen to it. If you come out here, don't listen to it. It's going to be here. And if you get really involved with the people around, they're going to gossip to you, or you're going to become part of the gossip. Even if you don't talk to them and they know that you're around and they see you, they'll talk about you. They'll say something. It's the way it is. It's not as beautiful and wonderful and glamorous as what most channels make it out to be. They just don't tell you all the BS behind it. You go into town, the little town of St. John's. It's very small. There's actually a woman there that came across here sometime this year. Not me, but Sylvia and some others. She was out there. She was going on. I think she was at one of the farmers markets. But she was going off talking smack about off-gridders and how we're all dirty and we stink and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And some of us out here do. We are dirty. We do stink. Some of us do take care of ourselves. However, oftentimes when you see us going into town, we've been doing something, working, whatever, hot, sweaty, dirty, fixing something, need to get a part, need a new tool, ran out of cigarettes, whatever. We had to run to town. We're not going to get all gussied up to come into town just to get something real fast and then go back out to our place and continue doing whatever we're doing, working, whatever. That makes no sense. That's stupid and that's ignorant to believe that we would do that. And so to people who think that, you're just idiots. Hate to say it, but it's a little irritating. What's more is, to whoever in St. John actually thinks that way, folks, you live in St. John's. Come on now. You go down to Phoenix, and they're going to think you guys are all backward, dirty hicks. It's just the way it is. So stop. Stop looking down on people. Just stop. I don't know if they're jealous or what. I don't know. Anyhow, so I wanted to touch on that. I'm probably a little too brutal, and I probably hurt some people's feelings, and I'll probably get some hate messages, but that's okay, because I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and make it all nice for you. If you can't handle the cold hard truth, then whatever. Don't watch my channel. I don't care. I don't want to sugarcoat things. I hate being nice. I have to be nice when I'm working and around people, and I hate having to sugarcoat things for people. It's much easier just to be honest and tell it how it is, you know? But other than that, I mean, if you do come out here and you do still decide you want to get property out here, awesome. More power to you. Just be ready. Stock up. If you know storms are coming, get yourself stocked up. Get rice, get beans, get ramen noodles, get your freezer, whatever you have, full of meats, whatever you need. Get canned goods. Keep a pantry full of canned goods. Make sure you have at least several weeks worth. Now, I will say, sorry, the kids get me sick every time I come home. Never fails. So that's why I'm talking this way. In the meantime, I mean, you can get those survival 25-year things, and they're good to have around just in case a storm hits that you weren't prepared for and you're stuck. They're good to have around. But I would definitely say get yourself stocked up with all the basics and everything that you need. Definitely stock up on spices, because, man, if you got to eat a lot of beans and rice, you don't have any seasoning, God, that's just going to be terrible. No, hold on, there's a chopper going overhead. Let's see if you can see that. That's a military chopper, but that's got the Red Cross on the side, so that's a medical chopper. Awesome. Military flies over here all the time. We see Blackhawks, we see Ospreys, we see Chinooks, you name it. They fly right over us. Anyhow, like I said, make sure you're stocked up. You're going to want to have all-terrain tires. Four-wheel drive would be the preferred thing. You can have two-wheel drive, and some people I heard do have cars. However, I will say, a lot of the people that I mentioned in the beginning of this that come out here and leave, well, now that's interesting. Tarp flying up in the air. All right. They come out here and leave, are just not prepared for it. They've watched the videos and just seen the glamour behind it, and they're not prepared for the reality of it. I've seen people come out here, move out here, and they're driving a Prius. I mean, you drive a Prius, it's going to take you an hour and a half to get out to my place. And there's people who lived farther out than I did. They were driving a Prius. It took them forever. They're not here anymore. I mean, for something that would put us back for a few days, making it to where we can't get out for a few days. If you drive a Prius, it could be a couple weeks for you. It's just depending on the roads. So, if you're going to have a two-wheel drive vehicle that you need to rely on at all times, make sure it's at least, raised up. not just really low to the ground, not a little car. Sylvia's van is really big and heavy, 2-wheel drive, but it's got some clearance, so it can go through stuff. My truck is, of course, 4-wheel drive. So if things are really bad and I'm home and we absolutely have to get out, then we would go to my truck because I've got 4-wheel drive. And I haven't really needed to use it, but not only is it 4-wheel drive, it's lighter than the van, so it stands a little bit better chance. That's about it. All I have for now. I would probably touch on food items more specifically if anybody wanted to know about that. But I mean, it's pretty basic. There is a subscriber of mine I just recently met that has a channel, and she is doing a video on the food that you need to have stockpiled up here. And her husband does, I think he does like handyman videos, but they just recently relocated out here. They've had the property for a little bit, and I believe now they're here full time. And if I can figure out what the name of that channel is, I will post a link. If not, if you guys are watching this, leave a comment, post a link, and then I'll have it. Anyhow, appreciate it, guys. I love you all. Hope you all are well. I apologize for how long it's taken to get the video out. I'll try to do better. I keep trying, but, it happens. What can I say? Take care. Bye. Bye, folks.